great to be with you. I am indeed the lowest ranking U.S. Senator in America. I am number 100. And I have a little fun with that because how many of you have ever started at the bottom of something and worked your way to the top? There is a great deal of pride and reward that you take through hard work in life and climbing the mountain and earning the confidence and dignity that comes with good work. And I will tell you that I thank you for inviting me here today to be a part of your conversation. I have spent a good part of my life in public service. My wife and my children, we have dedicated ourselves to service, whether that's through our church, through our profession, in our community. And you fall into one of the categories of the great servants, the great class of public servants that exist in this nation. Put you in the same category of men and women of our military, the men and women of law enforcement, our firefighters, our first responders. All of you do one thing, is that you're willing to sacrifice in service to others. I know that I just think back over the last few years of situations I've encountered in my home state, like in Springfield, Ohio, where there was a natural gas explosion and 2 firefighters ran into a very unstable apartment building in Springfield, Ohio, to save the life of an infant. That's not a natural thing for people to do. It takes courage. I know that in Medina County, just this past year, there were 3 firefighters who went into a basement to lift out a woman who was trapped and save her life. And I would say this: we should celebrate what we value, and we should honor what we value. And in your service, I want you to know, as a public servant, I honor what you do for us. I will value what you do for us, and I will work with my colleagues on everything from securing pensions to providing for public safety and to help you do your jobs more safely, to support your right to freedom of speech, and to support your right to collectively bargain. Those are things that policymakers can do to help support the work that you do. And I'm grateful for your willingness to serve. It is, I've watched this over time as a public servant, where we see everybody say the right things and sometimes not do the right things. And a lot of times it comes out of a lack of education, a lack of understanding. I want to encourage you as a group to continue to work together to educate public servants, because I've been at this a while, and I've seen with term limits at the legislative level, and you see new people coming into jobs here in Washington, great deal of change. A lot of times people don't know. They don't really know what you do. They don't know the issues that are important to you. They get overwhelmed by the noise and the activity that goes on around them. And how do you know? I always say this about children. How does a child know what to do unless an adult teaches them? And when they learn to do bad things, it's probably because no one took the time to tell them the difference between right and wrong. Same thing goes for adults in the public policy world. How do they know? How do they know what's important to you? Unless they take the time to spend time with you and you take time to educate them and to help them understand why, in your public service and your dedication to your families and your dedication to the communities, that you need certain pieces of legislation or public support for the work that you do. So I just wanted to be here today to let you know that I care, and to also let you know that what you do is important, because the education process in our nation never stops. Someone might think that they can spend a little time on social media and think they know what's going on in the world. Not really. Not really for all the things that matter deep down in how we deliver services those things are under-discussed and underappreciated and undervalued, and people don't know. But I want to encourage you and to let you know that I care and that I look forward to working with all of you in my new role. And even though I'm number 100, you can count on me to fight for your interests and the families that you serve, and the communities you serve, and the family that you're there to take care of in your community, the families across this nation. God bless you, and thank you for your service.
Great job, Senator. Thank you so much.